going to talk about multi-page forms. So multi-page forms used to be like a really popular thing, which would step you through and really simplify your workflow. They're still really good, and they're super easy to build. So let's go ahead and build one together. So I'm going to start with a blank screen. So in here, we're going to use the page tool that's up here at the top. So the first thing I'm going to do is let's create our basic page. So let's say this is going to be step one. So I'm going to go ahead and drop some rich text down here, and we're just going to call this step one, right? So we got our text here. We'll make this a heading. This is step one of three. We'll make 3 pages long, right? So we got step one of 3. We don't want to allow them to really do a whole lot here, so let's just make it really easy. We'll just drag and drop a couple inputs on here, and we'll call this done. So this is going to be step 1. Okay, so that's step 1. Now, we can't go anywhere here right now. All we've got is this step 1. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to add a page navigation button here. We're going to drop it at our bottom. Actually, let's put it in multi-column so it's even more nice looking. So here's a multi-column. Drop our page navigation over here, and we'll say, instead of, we'll say this next step, right? We'll do a little arrow, right? So now we got a simple page, 1 of 3. We got a couple inputs, and then we have a next step button down here. All right, so let's go ahead and create a new page. So we'll add our little plus button here. We'll call this step 2. And we'll do the same thing, right? Rich text, drop that on our screen, make this a heading. We're going to put in here step 2, right? And maybe this is, I don't know, some text in here. So we'll put a paragraph tag and we'll say, whatever, blah, 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 blah. We got a big block of just random text in here, and that's it, right? And then we're gonna go, okay, cool. Drop a multi-table on here again, and we want to do another page navigation. So this one will say page, next page again. Okay. Now, this button here is our page navigation, so we can link this up to wherever we want it to be. So let's say we want to create another button, and we want to be able to go back. So instead of this one being next page, this one's going to be go back, right? So now I have some options here to go different ways. So this is just an informational step. Let's go ahead and we'll make the 3rd page, and then we'll come back and hook them all up. So let's do step 3. Step 3. Save. And this last page is going to be, we'll just do another rich text. And we'll make this one really easy. Finish up. Right. So the thing with this is each one of these steps can have different form elements in it. You can mix and match. You kind of have all different kind of options as to for what you want to do, right? Save form. I can change colors. I can really kind of break up my long forms into multiple pages. So all right, so let's go ahead and hook everything up. So save form. Well, let's do go back button also, right? Multi-column. We'll drag this one over here. We'll drop a page navigation. So I've got page navigation here, and then I've got a save button over here, right? So they're different. This one goes between pages, right? So back, go back. All right, so this go back one, let's have that go back to step 2, right? So I just go to my configuration, check and change my destination screen. Let's go to step 2. Let's make the next one is going to go to step 3, right? See where I'm going with this? And then this one goes back to step 1. And now, don't forget, past step 1, we got to hook that one up. So over here, this one's going to go to step 2, right? All right, so now if we preview this, we have a next, save button, right? We've got all 3 steps here. So again, from here, I can kind of configure things. So let's say this is name, your name. This one can be whatever, email. And then let's make step 2 more fancy. So we'll go over to step 2, swap pages. Let's drop a, I don't know, let's do a text box because that's fun. Let's drop that on the screen. About you. So yeah, the validation is going to help right there. Tell me about you. We give a little area here. Now, this rich text box, obviously, we can make it more sophisticated. We can make this an editor if we really wanted to, right? Like we can make it a full-on tell me about you next step. So let's take a look at that. So my name is Alan. My email address is Alan ProcessMaker. Next step. Right there, I've got my paragraph rich text editor. Let's go grab some Pirate Ipsum. Pirate Ipsum. I'm just gonna copy and paste this copy right here. Copy, edit, paste that in. Right, next page, all set. Right, and then I can go back. Right, and my stuff's still saved. I can go back to the beginning. Right, and I have full control over what page I do. And then obviously, if I save this form, it submits it. And again, my preview is updated, and it contains all the data that I created on all the pages that were there. So that's a basic overview of how to do a multi-page form. I hope this was helpful. See you in the next video.